We've got some work to do. So the Guardian Farm is finished. It works. The redstone is done. All of the water streams are done. The spawning areas are done. It's missing a key ingredient. See, these 7 cells, they've got tridents, 2 each. The rest of them, however, don't, and that's an issue. You see, if they're not being killed by the tridents, they just take up the mob cap. What we really need is an infinite trident source. Imagine if you could make tridents out of bamboo. I would be able to make so many tridents. But there's only one way to get an infinite source of tridents, and I think you know what's coming. As always, I've got all of my materials together, packed them up in shulker boxes, but now we need to actually find somewhere to build the drowned farm. Or the Trident Farm, whatever you want to call it. And it needs to be somewhere that's over an ocean biome, with not a lot of land around it. And I think, yeah, if I just scout around, I should find somewhere relatively close to home. I've actually found a shipwreck which is spawning drowned around it, and that seems to be out in the middle of the ocean. So with the drowns being spawned there and a mast that I can pillar up off of, I'm just grabbing myself some sand just to do that pillaring up, and then I can build a little staging area, and then I can start working my way up to the spawning platform level. And there she blows. Alright, so all I need to do is just put a pillar of sand up off the top of this mast. I wonder if I've actually explored this one yet. I don't think that I have done much in this realm underwater, really. Might be something that I look at in the future. Let me just get this top bit of sand in place. And, do you know what? I reckon we should go down and have a look. Let's see if we can find a chest. There might be some good... I don't even know what you get in chests that are in ships like this. Is it emeralds or diamonds? Or I know you can get treasure maps, and I don't think you can get hearts of the sea. I think that's only... I swear there was meant to be a chest in that room. That's like the captain's quarters, isn't it? So there's a door there. Okay, what's in here? Really? Pumpkins and poisonous potatoes. That's pointless. Let me just check this one. My air's good. Ooh, hello. Wow. Well, that's a bit disappointing, really, isn't it? Well, at the beginning of this video, I said that we had some work to do, and I meant it. Okay, so this is a Silent Whisperer design for a drowned farm. I'll be sure to leave a link in the description below. So I've built 2 of the nether portals already, and I need to build 4 more, and they kind of mirror each other. And then we need to put the water in place for the drowned to spawn in. Then the idea is that the water then pushes the drowned into the nether portals, which takes them to a killing chamber in the nether, where we get them with a looting free sword. Easy peasy. So I've lit and broken both of these just to make sure that they are going to work. I'm pretty confident that they are going to work, so let's get on with the rest of the farm. And it wouldn't be one of my Let's Play episodes unless I forgot something and had to come back to base. In this instance, I don't have enough glass. Quick progress update, the nether portals are all in place, and I've got this central divider down the middle that also has markers for where the water sources need to go. So now I just need to glass up around the outside and slab off the top. Now I've never done a live stream before, but I'm seriously considering doing one just so that I can do like a resource gathering session, just to put as many resources into our auto sorter as possible, because I keep running out of stuff every single episode. Let me know down in the comments if that's something that you might be interested in. This should be the last of the perimeter glass. And this should be the last row of slabs, which are here just to stop anything from spawning on top of the nether portals, which we can now light. Now, while this time lapse is rolling and me putting all of the water in place, I just wanted to say a big thank you to all of the commenters, all of the people who liked the video so far, all of the people that have subscribed to this channel. I've seen a lot of activity in the last couple of days, and I'm honestly just so grateful. I never thought that one of my videos has got over 600 views, which hopefully one day I'll look back on this and say, oh, 600 views, that isn't actually that much. But to me, right now, that is a lot, and I'm so grateful to everybody for tuning in, for checking out the series, for giving me your feedback in the comments as well. It's all super duper helpful. Please do carry on letting me know what you think of the series. I'm really happy to make improvements and modifications based on the information that you guys give me. And if you think of someone who might be interested in the series, go ahead, share a link with them. The more views that I get, the happier that I'll be, obviously. Just to give you an idea of what you can expect in the rest of the series, I've got plans for a map room, to build some huge statues, for a dock area, a villager trading hall. I want to build a huge castle at some point, an auto potion brewing tower that brews all the different types of potions for you. Loads of shops that I want to set up, like shulker box, sea lantern, a scaffold shop, a potion shop, a mending book shop. But of course, if you've got any more suggestions, let me know down in the comments. I'm more than happy to build whatever you guys want to suggest. If you want to see it, let me know, and I will try at least to build it. But that's enough of my jibber jabber. Now to get back to the build. So I'm just grabbing the coordinates here at this center block, and then you divide by 8 and then build the kill chamber at the equivalent coordinates in the nether. And if I've done the maths right, we should just be able to poke through this wall right here and then go out to, I think, minus 80 or minus 81, something like that. And, this could be a problem. Okay, we'll block it off, block it off. I think I'm going to need some fire resistance potions. Right, let's try this again. So, with the fire resistance potion chugged, there we go. Now I should just be able to walk through this lava without any real problems. Oh, sinking. It's really weird. It's not like swimming in water at all. It's so slow and sluggish. It's like swimming through honey or something like that. So all I need to do is just block off the source blocks for this lava, and this, I don't think there's any actually in this corridor. If I block those off and those off and these ones off, is that it? Oh no, there's one more up there. Okay, I've got to be a little bit careful here, because you can take damage like that by ending up in a block. Right, let's try this again. That took longer than it should have. Right, these should be the right coordinates, and that should be the nether portal now completed. And once it's lit, if I've done the maths correctly, which I think that I have, then all of the drowns should come out of this one nether portal, and all that I need to do now is just dig down a little bit, dig a staircase down a little bit, and yeah, get a kill chamber set up so that we can just swipe at them with a looting 3 sword. That's the collection system sorted. That should be enough storage. And that should be the killing chamber complete. Ooh, I think we have a working farm. Just thought I'd take a quick peek at the square. I'm still not convinced that I like this water feature, but what I am thinking is either instead of the water feature, instead of this tree, we could build like a statue that holds the ender dragon so that it's not just in the middle of our lobby. I think that could be pretty cool, like a central feature. What do you think? Let me know. I know what we haven't built yet. We haven't built the AFK platform. I think that needs to be 24 blocks above the farm. Alright, AFK platform is in place. Now we just need to wait for night time. Let's see how we do in terms of spawns. I'm hoping that they will just... Yes! We have drowned. Okay, this is very good news. So they're all going off to the nether. Let's just AFK here for a bit and see how many we can get in the nether without crashing the game, preferably. Oh, look, they're spawning really quickly. I think the mob cap is 5, which means that as these move off into the nether, it just clears the mob cap so quickly. This would be better if I could actually see through the floor, wouldn't it? So let me get rid of the slabs and pop in some glass instead, and then we might be able to actually see what's going on down below us. Alright, the moment of truth. Let's see how many drowned that we have got. Just take you out. That looks... Ah. Well, that's empty. So, after a bit of research, I went through the nether portals back and forth to make sure that they were linked properly. I put a leaf roof over the top of the farms that would work during the daytime as well as the night time. I AFK'd another night and then came back and checked and there was nothing, so I called in the cavalry. Graveyard Rose came and gave me a hand. He just stood by the nether portal in the nether, and that basically kept all of the drowns loaded for me. So now that we've actually got spawns, let's kill them off and see how many tridents we get. I reckon this is probably about 10 minutes worth of AFK time. And I'm going to need to figure out some way to build a portal so that I don't unload these chunks when I come through the portal. But that's not too bad. Oh, those are the ones that we put in there already. These ones as well. But I mean, yeah, I mean that's almost like a full shulker worth of tridents. And if my maths is right, we've got 50 slots. No, we've got 25 slots, 25 cells. They need 2 tridents each, so that's 50 tridents. We've got 14 in there already, so we're looking for 36. I've made a terrible mistake. I tried to be clever and build another portal, and it linked with the portals that the drowned go through. And now the nether is crawling with drowned. More drowned than I can count. And I need to take them on. I came through the portal. I wasn't recording, unfortunately, but I came through the portal and I got annihilated. Look how low my health is. Yeah, let's just work our way down this corridor. Oh my god, they're picking up items. They're not even going to despawn. There's a baby one. Jesus. Let's see if we can just get to that portal and break it. There it is. Yeah, this is when they started coming through. Oh, that was so stupid. I'm so pleased that Graveyard Rose at least is tucked behind a couple of blocks so that they didn't get to him and kill him, because he's AFK at the moment. He's just here to keep this part of the nether loaded in for me. Oh dear God. Alright, well, we've got all of the tridents that we need, and this should be the last one. I'm just missing one trident, and with a quick throw, there you go, that's it. Tridents are in place. And now, if we just flick the farm on, they should start firing, and guardians should start dying. Well, that is just a sight to behold. All of that XP and all of these drops. I think we can say that the farm's working. I think we can call that a success. Now the next thing that I need to do is build a storage unit for all of this. So this is the design that I've come up with. It's this minecart and hopper that goes back and forth under the ice, which picks up all of the items, feeds it into these hoppers, which hopefully goes into these chests. But I don't think this is going to handle the amount of drops that we're going to be getting from this farm. I think that the minecart with the hopper is going to fill up pretty quickly because the hoppers are all going to back up, because ultimately there is a bit of a bottleneck there. So might need to completely redesign this. Who are you and what are you doing in my farm? Yep, that was nowhere near fast enough. So I'm going to put in this auto sorting system just here. I think 5 lots of chests should be enough. And if I can just get that feeding from that water stream into here, then it should just sort it all out for us, and we'll have as many sea lanterns as we could possibly want. Okay, that's the majority of it set up, and now all we need to do is put the minecart with hopper back along the top and possibly create some sort of overflow system for the items that are going to be coming out of the end if it can't keep up. And now what should happen is as items come out of the end, they'll feed through this top hopper line and end up back in the sorting system, and that chest basically just acts like a bit of a buffer. But it occurs to me now that yeah, that's not going to work because I need to have powered rail at the end here, which will end up locking the hopper, and that's no good. So if I just pop this in place first, I really need to think about this. This is using so much brain power. I feel like I've been working on this project for hours. Well, I have been working on this project for hours now. Let's get rid of that, and that might work. Then just put the hopper underneath to feed into that one. Yes, and then I can power that end bit without locking the hopper. Awesome, fixed it. And if I just plop this minecart with hopper there, that should run back and forth. That should work. That should be it complete. I suppose it's time to test it, isn't it? So I spent some time just building up the storage area just to try and make it a little bit aesthetically pleasing, but I've hit a wall with it, so I'm going to ask for Graveyard Rose's help with that. But I wanted to leave this running in the background while I did that, so that I could just see whether or not this is going to back up or if it's going to be able to handle it. Now that's obviously pretty full. That's not too bad, and that's empty. What about the other side? Yeah, alright. This, I would say that this is working. This is fine. I don't think there's much risk of that backing up. And if we just check in the chests over here, oh, my frame rate has dropped. Okay, we've got fish, we've got prismarine shards, we've got prismarine crystals. Okay, I can't remember what's meant to go in there. I think that's just a backup for shards, and that's a backup for crystals, and then that is the overflow chest. So, all in all, I think that's working pretty damn well. I would call that a successful episode. Not only did we build an entire drowned farm, we also got enough tridents to fill up the rest of the cells in the guardian farm and made sure the guardian farm was working, and then built a storage system, an auto storage system to handle all of the drops that come from it. So I'm going to put this episode in the win column. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please do leave a like, and if you loved it, don't forget to subscribe. But for now, I'm going to leave it there and I'm out. See ya! This thing is nuts. I'm over level 100. I wasn't even trying. Anyway, let's do a quick intro, shall we? I love making those. But anyway, let's get on with it. So in this episode, we're going to look at decorating the Nether tunnel that goes from the Guardian Farm to the main Nether hub. And then we're going to build a sea lantern shop. And I think Graveyard Rose has got some ideas for what he wants to do there. Actually, the first thing that I want to do is to try and tame a wolf, because I haven't actually got one in this series, and I think that could be pretty cool. Not enough bones, it would seem, so let me just pop down to my original skelly spawn, which was my original XP farm. I've got a bubble elevator here, which we can take and should get us down there nice and quickly. And yeah, this is it. So the skelly spawn out of this spawner and they end up going into a water stream, which pushes them up, I think, 23 blocks. It's been so long since I made this. Yeah, 23 blocks, then they drop down onto the fire, which originally was just a slab over the top of a hopper because I wanted all of the drops and the XP in there. So yeah, let's kill a couple of these and grab some bones. That should do it. Let's have a look and see how many bones that we got. Alright, we can work with that. It does the job. Alright, back up to the top then we go. Alright, let's not do that again. Now I know that I saw some wolves out here just now, over by the spruce forest. Any wolves out here? Hello, any wolves please? Any wolves taking a swim? None whatsoever. Alright, let's get on with the Nether tunnel then. We don't actually have a design in mind yet, we're just going to make it up as we go along. So first up we need to just clear some space so that we've got something to be able to work with and put blocks into. And then we need to put an ice path in place because we know that that is the way that we want to get to and from the Guardian Farm. We could have used soul soil and used the enchantment that you can put onto boots. We could have used a minecart, but in the end we decided that an ice pathway was the way to go. And then we had to design the actual walls and the ceiling itself, and we wanted to make use of sea lanterns because we have so many of them now. But this first design that we came up with, it just felt very flat. It didn't feel very interesting. I don't know, it just didn't do what we wanted it to do. It didn't have any kind of wow factor whatsoever, so we decided that we would kind of just build this one little module, see how it looked, and then kind of make a decision from there. And then we got this spiral design with the sea lanterns, and we loved it. We loved it straight away, even though it's very flat against the wall and against the ceiling. Because of the fact that it spirals round, it gives it a sort of 3D effect. So with a rim of dark prismarine blocks around the side of the sea lanterns, and then the rest of it just with prismarine bricks, we really felt like we had something nice coming together. So yeah, we decided to do the rest of the tunnel in this exact pattern. And then this happened. Took a moment, got my health back, fought my way out again, and then we got back to the build. And with the Nether Tunnel complete and us very happy with the design, we needed to do a little bit of tidying up and then we could move on to the next project, which is the Sea Lantern shop. Now, credit where credit is due, this is not my design at all. This is all Graveyard Rose. He had this idea that he wanted to build a land monument, like an ocean monument, but on land, but still encased in water. So you had to swim up to the floor where then you could buy your items. So we built this ring around the outside along the top to put the water sources against to flood it later on, and then started building up the pillars, which ended up getting redesigned a couple of times, including actually expanding the area that we were working with, because it didn't line up well, it didn't line up the right way, and we wanted it to look good. So yeah, he did a fantastic job, as I'm sure you can see from this build. Yeah, really put a lot of effort into making this look like an actual ocean monument, but on land. And then we had some fun and games with water. Now, I still maintain that villagers are the most pain in the ass thing to work with in Minecraft, but this water situation really was quite difficult. He ended up building two different infinite water sources and then had to slab the entire roof, waterlog those slabs, and then break all of the slabs out afterwards. But it did work, and as you can see here, we ended up with an underwater monument above land. It worked really well. This is just an awesome build. It's such a good idea. I can't believe that I didn't think of it. What a fantastic idea. So all you've got to do is come in here. These scaffolding bits won't be here, but you can just swim up to the entrance to the shop, and then here you are. This is the interior. This is where all of the items will be, where all of the diamonds will be made. Fantastic idea. What a brilliant build. And just before we wrap up the episode, I wanted just to get a bit of AFK in here so that we could replenish some of the supplies to actually fill the shop up. As you can see, I'm up to level 163 now, so I've been here for quite a while. I think we might end up having to do a COD shop at some point, but we've got loads of prismarine shards to make all of the monument blocks. We've got all of the crystals that we need to make the sea lanterns. I've got a couple of double chests worth there. So that's two decent builds that we've done, and I think I'm going to leave it there. So thanks so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like. If you loved it, subscribe. But I'm out. See ya. I love this hallway. It's kind of trippy. It fits the theme of where it ends up, which is at the Guardian Farm. Just running up and down it. It looks, I don't know, trippy, 3D. It's weird. I love it. And this is perhaps one of my favourite builds yet. This is such a cool idea. Honestly, when Graveyard Rose was initially telling me about the design and how he wanted to have a something in a cube of water, I just couldn't picture it. But then when he started building it and he put that ring around the top, oh, it worked out so well. Look, he's put the sea lanterns in as well since I last showed this, and I'm pretty sure he's changed the interior as well. Yeah, so it's got chests. I don't think that there's actually anything in them yet, so we might have to stock this up at some point. But Yeah, what a great build. It looks absolutely beautiful. It really brings the shopping district kind of to a whole new level. I love this too. I'm so excited, can you tell? And if there's one thing that that build shows me, is that there are a lot of opportunities around the base to do a bit of home improvements, base improvements, just build some nicer things. That's kind of what we're going to be focusing on in this episode. But in the last episode I tried to tame a wolf, and someone must have warned them that I was coming because they all just disappeared. They were nowhere to be seen. So this episode, that's the first thing that I'm going to do. I am going to go out and I'm going to tame a wolf without fail, 100%. Mark my words, it's going to happen. So let's get ourselves some bones together and then we can go out hunting. Hey buddy, found you nice and quickly. Do you want this bone? Come on have the bone. You know you want it. There you go. Cool. Told you we'd get a wolf. We have a wolf. Oh, so pleased. What's wrong with your neck? Why is your neck doing that? Why is your head tilted like that? Oh dear. Right. Well, I suppose we'd better have a quick look around just to see if we can see any more of them. Doesn't look like there's any around. I mean, is one wolf enough? I feel like we're here. We should probably try and get some more if we can. But then, I don't know, I spent so long looking last time that maybe it's just not worth the effort and I'll just come across them when I come across them. Are you still following me? There you are. Come on. What are we going to call you? Just call you Dog for now until we can figure out a better name for you. Right, no, let's head back to base and put you away, and then if we come across any more, we'll tame them. Honestly, after last episode's fiasco, I thought that'd take longer. Maybe I spoke too soon. The wolf, it was following me, and now it's not here. And I thought they teleported to you. That's a bit weird. Are you down here somewhere? Doggo! Doggo! Where could you be? I've been this dog's owner for less than a minute and I've already lost it. I am a terrible, terrible pet owner, apparently. Where did I leave you? I really feel like they should teleport to you. I don't understand why he hasn't done, or she hasn't, I suppose. I'm so confused. There's foxes over there. Are you? No, you're a cow. Ah, Doggo! Where are you? Dog! Dog! Here, Doggo. Come on, where are you? You in this hole? No. You in this cave system? Doggo! Maybe you're down here. Doggo! Nope. Oh, where are you? Where have you gone? Maybe I shouldn't be allowed pets. Maybe there's something against me that the RSPCA has done, like a court order or something. I'm not worthy of owning a dog. I don't think another dog will spawn before me for the rest of this entire series. I've let the entire canine family down. I'm so sorry. I will never own another dog. Oh, Doggo! Ah! You're not my Doggo. Or you are now. Oh, we have a replacement. I mean, I've still lost one, but oh, there's more. And there's a pup! Right, we've got Doggo, Doggette, and Puppo. Come on, Puppo. There we go. Right, got to get you back to base. I won't use the Elytra this time. Do I just walk you back to base? I mean, dogs like to walk, right? Do I need to be holding this bone? I don't know. I'm scared to do anything. You teleported. They do teleport. Oh, why didn't the other one teleport then? Right, listen, we're not going to talk about the other one anymore. We had a dog, we lost a dog, mistakes were made, but that's fine. You three, however, you're going to be absolutely fine. We're going to get you back to base, no problems whatsoever. You too, Puppo, come on, let's go, let's make a move. Oh, I'm going to keep checking behind me to make sure they're still following me. I'm so nervous about losing one or more of these. Oh no, it's a sheep. I thought that was another dog. I thought that was my dog. Right, come on. Let's go. There's one. There's a teleporters. There's Puppo, good. Right, let's get across this village and then we can just get across the river. I think I've got a little stone temporary bridge thing there. Really, I need to turn that into something better. Come on, base is in sight. Let's go. Are you still with me, doggos? Doggo, Puppo, and come on, Doggett. Let's go, nearly there. Don't drown in the water now. That'd be a shame. Oh, look at him shaking the water off. That's so cute. Oh, come on, guys. Nearly there. Let's do it. Round the redstone. Oh, we're going to make it. I think we're going to make it. Still got 3 of them. And if I can just get you all inside this gate. Come on. Teleport if you have to. There's one. Puppo. Well done, you. Doggo and Doggett. Good stuff. Oh, wow. We made it. Look at that. Started off with none, lost 1, gained 3. Sit. There we go. You're not going anywhere. So, base improvements. The first thing that I think needs to happen is we need a proper bedroom, because these beds have been here since the beginning of the series, and yeah, they're just there. It was only ever meant to be a temporary thing. So let me dig out this area and see what designs we can come up with for a fairly nice bedroom. It's not going to be great, but it might be alright. And I'm really making this up as I'm going along, but I think that the white border of the white concrete border with some glass might just make it a little bit open, a little bit airy, get some natural light in here, as natural as it can be. It's Minecraft after all. Yeah, and just see where we want to go from there. I'm thinking like a nice light theme, maybe with some sandstone perhaps, or something along those lines. Let's see how it turns out. Right, progress update. I've got a white wall at the back, sandstone slabs down the bottom, and white stained glass around the outside where the glass is, obviously. Not sure about the bed situation though. I was going to have it dipped down, and now I'm wondering if perhaps it should actually be raised by half a slab perhaps. So let me just pop this down here and then stick the beds on there. Now it is going to look weird if I don't have 2 of the same colour bed, so I'm going to build another cyan bed, because yeah, I really like cyan in Minecraft. I think it's a nice colour, and I happen to have quite a lot of wool thanks to this wool farm that's just been running passively in the background. I've been busy. I've got what I think is a 4-poster bed. I'm just putting some cyan carpet over the top to make it look like it's like a canopy of sorts. Then I'll put some cyan banners around the outside. It's definitely an improvement on what we had before. I don't know if it's quite what we're going to stick with necessarily, but yeah, I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. As is tradition in my Let's Play episodes, I've run out of materials. I feel like birchwood slabs in the ceiling works quite well, and obviously I'm going to stick some sea lanterns in because we've got so many of them and that's such a nice block to use. So yeah, if the sea lanterns go in, I don't want it to be too symmetrical, just kind of rugged, if that's the right word. I don't know if that's the right word or not. Yeah, but the birchwood I think just works well with the sandstone. I don't know, I like it, it looks good, it's still missing something, I feel like. Maybe if I put an ender chest in here and move the other double chest in here as well, that might make a difference, perhaps, maybe? I don't know, I'm really winging this and making it up as I go along. So let's grab that other chest, and with that in place and the chest over there, alright, that helps. Maybe we need a fireplace in here, perhaps? Yeah, like there, maybe. Ooh, maybe a fireplace there. Okay, I'm onto something. Let's just have a quick butcher's from the outside. Oh, that looks quite nice. Ah, yeah, I like that. That does look nice. Definitely need something on the right-hand side there, and I think a fireplace is the way to go. I don't know why I'm putting buttons in here, but I see people do it in builds all the time, and it kind of gives it something extra. I don't know what exactly. So yeah, there's some buttons. Let's just have a look from the outside and see how that's looking. I think that, yeah, see, that's nice. There's a bit of movement there with the smoke particles as well, which I think is quite a nice addition to the build. just have a quick look along the top, because I do want this to look kind of like a chimney coming out of the top. I'm not sure that the stone bricks work, but I'm going to leave them there for now until I have a better idea. Maybe someone can make a suggestion down in the comments, perhaps. And of course it's a bedroom, so we're obligated to test the bed. That seems to work well enough. Alright, well, yeah, I feel like that's quite a nice build. I'm not too sad about that at all. I think I'll leave that there. So, on to the next one. Now, in the last episode, I said about building a statue holding the Ender Dragon egg. I actually said holding the Ender Dragon, but I meant the Ender Dragon egg, and putting it in the square. But the designs that I've kind of researched, they're not small enough to go in the square. The square's just not big enough. So I figured I'd build one just here and see what we can do. And I think that's pretty cool for a base, but I've got no idea what to build in terms of the actual statue. Never made one before, so let's give it a go, see what happens. So I've been working on this for about 45 minutes, an hour now, and this is all that I've got. It's safe to say I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I mean, look how flat that is. Look how flat that back is. That's a very flat bum. What a flat bottom. Right, well look, we can put the dragon head in there as if he's standing on it triumphantly. That, yeah, alright, that works. And I just want to have in the other hand the dragon egg up there. So let me just pillar up there. And this is just going to be so basic. Just extend this arm out a little bit, one more block, and then what, an upside down stone brick stairs as a hand? Maybe stick the egg on there, we'll see how that looks. Oh, I'm not holding out much hope for this at all. I would really welcome some ideas and feedback in the comments. Let me know what I should be doing differently, or if there's any tips or tricks for designing, because this is not good. The sea lantern eyes help a little bit, I suppose. I mean, other than it being very flat, it looks like Morph. Remember that show Morph? Or whatever it was called, and the character was called Morph. It was made out of Play-Doh or plasticine or whatever. Maybe the other hand needs something? Maybe like a sword or a scepter or something? I've got no idea what I'm doing. I'm literally just making this up and sticking blocks in places as I'm going. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Is it going to be a sword? Is it going to be some other handheld item? I mean, at the moment it's a torch, is it? If I bring this down, I can't build for shit. I've got no idea what I'm doing. I mean, what even is that? I don't even know. It's like an upside down cross of some sort. I don't know. Oh, I'm literally at a loss for words. I really have no idea what I'm doing with this build. I don't know whether to make it wider or fatter or taller or shorter, or make the arms longer or the head bigger, or I just don't know. Let me know, please. Let me know down in the comments. Give me some ideas. Tell me where I'm going wrong. All feedback is welcome, because this is absolutely atrocious. Look at it. Oh, that's horrendous. Right, I'm just going to leave that there and come back to it when I've got some more ideas or some better suggestions. So now that we've got this statue here, whether the statue changes in the future or not, that's where the statue's going. This area here could probably do with a bit of love. And again, I'm not entirely sure what to do, but I had this idea about maybe just keeping this flat here, extending this wall across, and then if I dig out the rest of this area, then this top bit could be like a garden, perhaps. Again, this is going to be one of those things that we're just going to do and then see how it looks. Now, I'm just prepping the materials for this, and it seems to me like we're running out of stone bricks. Now, I'm sure I've got the stone to make some more. Let me just check. Yeah, okay, that's alright. That's not too bad. But I do feel like some resource gathering is in order, so that might be something that we do in this episode as well. Yep, I've thought about it. I think that might be for the best. Let's do some resource gathering after we finish this build. And I'm thinking that we might be able to turn this into a bit of a challenge. The challenge being that I will name the dog after whoever guesses how many resources I will collect. Quick progress update, I've got an entrance, I've walled it off, we've got some light going on, and now I'm just going to put some plant life in there. And I think, yeah, this could work out quite nicely if it's not like overgrown or there's not too much going on. Just a little bit of various colours, plants, flowers, whatever you want to call it. Again, I'm not really using any kind of strategy here because I'm just not that good, but I'm just thinking stick stuff in places and see how it looks. Alright, that'll do. I mean, it's there, it fills the space, and that's all that we wanted to achieve. And I've just done a little bit of work on this lower part as well, just to tidy that up a bit. So we've got stairs that come all the way down now, which is nice instead of falling off of the edge. And then around here I've just built this wall up, put some sea lanterns in. There's some stairs that go up behind where the sheep farm is, where the wool farm is. Don't know what I'm going to do with this area just yet, but yeah, in general it's just looking a little bit nicer. Alright, let's get on with this resource gathering challenge. So the challenge is pretty simple. I'm going to go down to y equals 11, down into the mine, which again is perhaps one of those things that you haven't seen on camera yet. And I'm going to spend an hour, a full hour, just mining, strip mining back and forth. And I'll gather all of the materials together. I'm using a silk touch pickaxe at the moment because, well, I like to get all of the ores as they are and then break them down with Fortune 3 later. But if you want to go to the comments and have a guess how much of each item I'm going to get, and I'm going to leave the item list on the screen for you now. And then the 3 people that are the closest are the 3 people that I will name the dogs after, and they shall have those names for the rest of the series. And I'll record the counting up of all of the different items in this episode, like in this recording session, but I won't actually reveal that until the next episode. So without further ado, here is a very quick time lapse of me mining, strip mining for 1 whole hour. Now, while this super fast time lapse is going on, I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you ever so much to all of the new subscribers. A week ago, I think I had something like 27 subscribers, and at the time of recording this, I've got 45. Now, that's not like a massive jump, you know, that's not Mumbo style or Scar style or Pixel style or whatever. But I'm really pleased with that. That means that there are 45 people that want to watch my content and want to keep coming back and seeing new videos all the time. And to you guys, I say you rock, you're awesome. Thank you ever so much for your support. I obviously really want to keep that growth going and keep that going forwards, and the way to do that for me, in my eyes, is to just keep producing content that you want to keep seeing. So carry on letting me know what's working for you. You've had some great feedback and great advice from people in the comments section, and not just there but on Twitter and Facebook as well. But just know it's so appreciated. I really appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel, and if you've got any friends that you think, yeah, you know what, they might like this series as well, feel free to share that link. Just absolutely go for it. But for now, let's talk about this challenge. So at the end of it, what I'll do is I'll pile all of the ores up into one huge big pile, and then I'll fortune them all, and all you've got to do is let me know how many redstone dust you think that there are, how many lapis there are, how much coal there is, not as blocks as in what you get with a silk touch, but once it's been Fortune 3'd, and keep in mind I will be using Fortune 3 on it. But yeah, honestly, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys subscribing and following the channel, and you know, keep telling me, I know I keep saying it, but keep telling me what's working and what's not working, because I really want to make something that you guys are going to carry on watching. But that'll do for now. That's enough of my chat. Let's get back to it, shall we? Well, there it is. There's your pile. So get down in the comment section, give it your best guess. Let me know how many of each of these items I'm going to get after Fortune 3 in, and whoever's the closest to the closest whole stack, I'll name a dog after, and I'll do that for 3 people. Well, they're all in this shulker box behind me, so that gives you an idea of how much is in there. It's at least fits all in one shulker box. And here's the 3 doggos that we will be naming for the 3 people that guess to the closest stack. So yeah, keep an eye out for that in the next episode. Now there was another thing that I wanted to do base improvement wise, and that is to turn this chicken cooker into an actual chicken shop, because I'm just not getting through it quick enough. So all I'm thinking here is just use some wool, make like a canopy of sorts, stick a sign up that says 1 stack 1 diamond, and that'll be the easiest shop that I've ever created in my entire life. Ye old chicken shop, and there's the sign with the prices. We've got enough chicken, it's not like it's ever going to run out really, is it? And that's it, that's the shop. And with that, I think we can leave the episode there. I feel like we have got a lot done in this episode. Lots of little base improvements that kind of needed to happen for quite some time. And some of them worked out well, like the bedroom, some of them not quite so well, like the statue. But all in all, I feel like it's been a very productive episode. So look, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you ever so much for watching. Again, really appreciate your support. Thanks ever so much to all the new subscribers that I've gained in the last week or so. You guys are awesome. Yeah, honestly, cannot thank you enough. But for now, that's it. I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like. And if you really loved it, don't forget to subscribe. But for now, I'm out. See ya. It's been a while since my last episode, but we've got the results of a mining challenge to unveil. My apologies, it took me way longer to get around to recording and editing this episode than I would have liked, hence the delay. But as soon as we're here, let's have a quick look. These are the 3 dogs that we're going to name after the 3 people that came closest to guessing how many resources I got from the mining challenge. And here are the results. There's the 3 dog tags. So I got 43 diamonds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full stacks of coal. And then there's 9 plus 2 is 11, 12, 13, 14 stacks of redstone, and then almost 2 stacks of lapis. So we can now go ahead and name these dogs after the 3 people that got closest to these results. And yeah, that's not a bad amount to get from a 1-hour mining session, really, is it? Now, I'll get around to actually naming the dogs later on in the episode. I just wanted to let you know this is the first episode where we've recorded live audio for both myself and Graveyard Rose. So it might be an interesting episode. Hopefully it works out. I'm literally just beginning the editing process. So let's see how it goes. But let me know down in the comments what you think. If you like this sort of editing style, if you like having both of us talking and hearing both sides of the conversation, or if you prefer more of the narration side of things. Let me know down in the comments. Happy to do it either way, but we thought we'd try this out and see how it goes. So here goes. Graveyard Rose is AFK, and yeah, I can see right through his face. How strange. Look at those eyes. Oh, those are some scary eyes. Whoa. These guys, I've never really seen their faces. Look at those eyebrows. Look at those eyebrows and that wrinkly forehead. Oh, this texture pack is so cool. If they just joined up, that would be an immense unibrow, wouldn't it? Do you think that we should pop into like a creative world and just do a bit of planning, maybe?
Or are we building up? Like, are we turning this into the castle and building the dock near this and all that? Because I mean, if we're building on or around here, we may as well do it on and around here, I reckon.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't really know. I think you've got a better vision of this than I have. I mean, I don't mind converting this into something, but if it's easier to build a castle elsewhere, I mean, ultimately, this is just a base, really. It wasn't ever intended to be anything more than that, other than a storage system, which I need to obviously expand. So if you want to build another building altogether, we can absolutely do that.
What I think would be cool is we can turn this into the castle.
Yeah.
Because you've already got a little castle thing going.
Yeah.
We build the dock under here, going out into the water over there. Wizard's Tower, we either build onto the castle or we build like an underground thing so that the Wizard's Tower, the Potion Tower, pops up over in the snow area. So that it's just in a completely different biome, but it's only 2 seconds down the road.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then you'd have like a big Wizard's Tower off in the thing. And then have like the statues lining the dock.
Yeah.
And then the dock abuts the like map and ready room where we can have equipment and maps and all that sort of shit and nether portals and go off on adventures.
Sounds good. I mean,
swearing.
it would be an underground waterway, yeah? So, are you saying like underneath this room there would be almost like a cavern sort of thing under here? Yeah.
Like a bat cave. So like you've got a big cavern which is the dock, and then attached to that you've got like the ready room. You've got like a river coming out, like underground river coming from the dock over to the sea there, with like huge statues like arching around it.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right. That sounds like a lot of digging, and a lot of digging probably means a beacon. I think we'd benefit from getting a beacon. I've got 3 of the skulls already. So all we'd need to do is go to the end, build like a wither chamber, which I'm pretty sure that we can find a nice tutorial for that online. Shouldn't take too long. That's literally a half-hour job, I reckon, and then we'll have a beacon, and then we can get insta-mine, and then that'll just make the entire thing so much easier. Oh, where am I going? No, we want to go to the end. I've gone to the wrong one. I've gone to the industrial districts.
I was wondering why you weren't following me.
Oh yeah, I've gone to the wrong one again. I'm going to the bloody desert. What's wrong with me? Alright, back through here. Let's try this again.
Shit, Wither just blew a wall apart. Not Wither, Ghast.
You bastard. Right, now that I've got the actual right nether portal, let's try that again. Do you want a pumpkin? I think I'm going to give it a miss. I'm alright.
Yeah, I think they're easy enough to kill, aren't they? We don't need slow fallings.
Ah, too. I haven't got a bloody shield. Is there any iron about? Cool. I've got a shield. How's my shield look? Do I look like I'm? I see. I look like I'm holding mine.
Yeah, you're carrying yours normally. Oh, it's midway through your hand, but you're kind of holding it. Weird.
So weird. All right. Oh no, put my other pickaxe back in case I end up losing it. God forbid. Right. Cool. Let's go. Ta-da!
I'm not going to need a shovel for anything, am I?
Don't think so. No, I think you should be fine.
Don't think there are any shovelable blocks.
Oh, they all need to be 3 blocks tall. Okay.
3 tall.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to have enough blocks. You said 2 stacks of solid blocks, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, that lines up. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, that lines up. Okay, so we've got to dig out 4 blocks down from what the level that you're on now.
So down to your first hole, yeah?
Yeah.
And just this channel or all the bits inside?
Everything in the middle. This is the perimeter. Next step is to place 3 solid blocks in the center. Is that there? Is that the center? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah. So we built the rest of the farm. I'll leave a link to JC Plays tutorial down in the description. Go and check it out. Fantastic tutorial. I can tell you that it works. But I wanted to skip that because obviously that's not very interesting footage. So we're going to skip straight ahead to us very cleverly unloading all of our items into our ender chest so that if we do die, we don't lose everything. Yeah. I'm going to keep my meat on me, my food. Alright. Oh, I feel very naked.
Yeah.
I look very naked. Oh, your skin's gone. Oh, no. No! Oh, no!
Oh, you accident, man! Oh, that's rough. I picked up your arrows.
Oh, dear Lord. Oh, that was dumb. Let's try this again. Stupid boy. Don't look at the Enderman. Okay, yeah, I think we've got this. So, have you got the heads, yeah?
I have, yeah.
Alright.
So what do we do when it's... Okay, yeah. Just...
Literally just nothing is what we do. I believe
Okay.
is the answer. We just stand and watch, and I think we can, as long as we don't actually go on the obsidian floor, we should be one there, one there, one there, one there, and then on these three faces that you can see here, that's where the skulls go. Where are you at?
Like
Oh,
on
you're
top of these.
No, on the sides, like the face that's facing you.
Okay, and I just put those down here. We went this disconnecting anytime you open something else thing. It's so I don't get why.
It's dumb.
Why
isn't
is
it?
this a feature? Like you've made by Microsoft now. You've literally just got unlimited money to make this game good.
Yeah.
And they just leave buttons. It's fucking that's awful. Have you ever used
Absolutely.
the Xbox app on the PC?
Whoa! You just spawned your head. I'm inside your head at the moment.
This comes so weird.
Oh, you're just a floating head.
Oh, so are you.
It's very
Yeah.
realistic. It's a very realistic head.
You're a very square head, but with a piece of soul sands like floating down below.
Yeah, you've just got a wither skeleton floating in your hand.
Okay. Well,
So
that's
weird.
two.
Yeah. 1,
2,
2.
3.
I'm scared.
What the hell is that? Is that?
That's the wither. That's where we wanted it to be. Okay. Now we just watch. I think. Oh. I got knocked back a bit, but yeah, the explosion should be fine. Taking damage. And it should spawn wither skeletons, but they should get killed as well. Actually, I just looked at an Enderman, I think.
But yeah, there's an Enderman getting involved.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm so nervous.
I'm getting the view from up here then. If you're getting on from down there.
Cool.
Not that there's much of it. It's just explosions going off, really.
Yeah. Oh, this is it.
Explode and throw me off the edge of the map or anything, is it? Oh! Okay, explosion knocked me back one block.
There is a star there, and it's just been picked up by the hopper minecart. Let's have a look in the hole. Yay, never star!
Is that what
Nah.
we needed?
That's what we needed, yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
And now we use this to make the beacon. Yeah, and then we get instant mine, basically.
Nice.
So we can armor up again now.
No wither skulls, that's unfortunate. Unless you
Yeah.
already took them out.
No, I haven't got them. There wasn't any drops, which is a shame. And now it's time to hand out these names. Thank you so much to everybody that played and joined in. But the winners are Xpled X. There's your dog. Thank you so much for playing. And then we had Joshua Burnell, who got pretty close and wanted to name a dog Jasper, so thank you very much. And Rick Hunter 1990 wanted to name a dog Bender. You guys are absolute legends. Thanks so much for getting involved in the challenge. Really appreciate it. Hope you like your dogs. Now, this episode, we've well, we've recorded a lot of footage and it's not all going to fit into one episode, so I'm going to have to split this one into a part 1 and part 2. So that's the end of part 1, but keep an eye out because I'm literally going to put the next one out almost immediately, maybe even in the same day for part 2. So look, thanks ever so much for watching. If you liked it, please do leave a like, and if you really loved it, don't forget to subscribe. But for now, I'm out. See ya. No, I've deliberately left it blank in case we wanted to do something like this. So it might be easier if we wanted to have a look, if we come underneath here and just have a quick dig through here.
Fair idea, yeah. Oh, that's so fast.
So fascinating? No, not fascinating. Satisfying.
Yeah. This
Cool.
is one corner.
Nice one.
Have I got anything that I can use to mock that out?
Just want some sea lanterns.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Coming down the hole.
Where's bank here?
Getting somewhere.
Sand. Nice.
Cool. Yeah, that works well.
The water is lower than I. Okay, I don't know how I got so wrong on the water. So then if we like just replace the floor of this with sand, then we can use the kelp to bring the water along, can't we? Gives it a nice natural floor.
Yes, you're quite right.
To bother buckets and all that sort of shit.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
So actually, I'm just gonna do that as we go. Let's bring it down one more. Sand it all up. I suppose that's assuming we only want 1 deep of water. Do we want more than 1 deep?
I was thinking maybe 2 deep, but it's only for the boat, isn't it? So
Yeah, let's go 2. I mean, it's better to go 2 deep than not deep enough, really, here, because it'd be easier to go in and drop in some more sand than go in and fucking redo the floor, re-kelp everything.
yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah. But digging down to 62 and coming back up to 63, or digging down to 60.
So we dig down to 60 and then sand back up to 61.
Gotcha.
So
Okay,
the bottom of the water will be 61.
I'm with you. Yeah, it's a lot of digging, but cool. It's good.
And then the floor of the chamber would be at 63. Like the floor of the ready room, I think.
Cool. All right. This is down to 60. So just blitz through here. Oh, I need to unload my inventory. Good news is that we can literally just plop it in there because we're in the area. So
Yeah, that's nice.
shall I keep sand on me?
Yeah, probably an idea. Yeah, I've only got 10 left on me. Yeah, we're gonna need a chunk of sand.
Oh, I've only got 45 on me, but that should keep going for a bit.
I think we should transition to dirt, or do we want sand all the way through?
I'm easy. Whatever you think's best. 5 or is this 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. Good. Ah, that means I can have almost like a row of sea lanterns or whatever. What do you reckon light source wise? Sea lanterns is kind of what we've been using, but you did also mention just normal lanterns, I thought earlier, so we can do
I like
a
a combination
mix.
of the two, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
What do you reckon? Just have a look over here to digging out. So digging out the sides of the pool under the floor. Idea being, once we've kind of gone all the way around with that, it makes the pool just look like it's just that much bigger, like exponentially larger as it just disappears into the distance underneath the floor all the way around.
Yeah, I like the idea. I think there might be an easier way of doing it, and I think it involves glass. I
Okay.
think there's a trick, and I think it's something like this one here that I'm on would be like a wall of glass, and then behind that you'd also have a wall of water, and then that kind of gives it a faded effect. Or is it a wall of glass, like light glass, like maybe white glass, and then like a grey glass behind it, and it just gives it like that fading off, almost like a foggy effect sort of thing. And I wonder if that might be
That'd be an awesome. Yeah, that's more or less the effect I'm going for, and that's going to be a lot easier than digging out all the way, and gives
yeah.
it to work with on the outside as well.
Hmm.
And the border's showing up.
Ah, so they are. Sorry, cat's going nuts again. 2 seconds. Yeah, she's got this habit of meowing pathetically at the door.
How's a
Really
fucking
whiny meow.
It's the one bad thing about working from home. Like I've got like girl sit outside the door and just scream
Yeah,
over and over and over again. Tabby, like I think when you guys were here, I think you saw it. She's been getting just steadily more senile, and she does this like really harsh cry where it sounds like she's been caught in a fucking
yeah.
bear trap or something. It's just it's heartbreaking, and she'll just do that all fucking day.
Yep.
And it drives me nuts.
Sounds horrid. Yeah, she's not quite that bad. That does sound fucking terrible.
Actually, I keep getting worried that we're gonna get like the RSPCA phone on us.
Reports of animal cruelty.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you'd like beating a baby against a wall or something. So I'm surprised that like, we haven't had someone phone in child protection or something.
Yeah.
This is looking funky, dude.
What's that?
Yep.
Oh, what I've got going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been. I just want to get this strip done. It's taking a lot of time, actually. Yeah, it's taken a lot of time to get to this point because it's just been fiddling with different layers. I don't know if there's too much going on in terms of like the stone bricks, but I like the shape of it. I think
It does feel very like dungeon sewery sort of. I see what you're going for.
I don't know if it's a bit too grimy. Like we're trying to. I don't know. What do you think? We can brighten it up with some colours or something if you wanted to. I don't know what exactly.
Yes, let you calm down. No, I think it looks quite nice, and I think it's kind of cool. It's got a very dungeony aesthetic. It doesn't impact the fact that it's going to look very ostentatious when you get through to here, because like it's a dungeon, set in the scene, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. All right. Yeah, if you're happy with that, then I'll keep going with that.
Oh, we could even have, the iron bars.
Yeah, I'd like to put some iron bars in. That'd help.
We could like cover the ends of the hallway in the iron bars so that you can only get through on the water.
What, cover the ends here? You mean?
Yeah, so these will all be iron bars, so that'd kind of cut it off a bit, so you've got like the proper effect from coming through here. It'll obscure whatever we're building in the actual chamber. So you just like come through and then you just do.
Oh, I see. Oh, not like one row. You mean the whole? Yeah, block all of this off. Yeah, okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, I like that.
I mean, like it would be in a castle sewer, like you
Yeah.
only need to let the water through, don't you?
And how are you getting on?
Oh, I can go up through that. That's nice. I've got the general shape of it kind of worked out. We've got a ready room, so you can get into the ready room through the water, through the corners. So it's got the glass panes at the moment.
Oh yeah.
And I was gonna, where the pyramid ends there is like gonna be the main door in.
Yeah, gotcha. That's cool. Nice.
Kind of what I've got at the moment, but I don't quite know.
I think it just might come together as
Yeah,
you're doing it, I think.
yeah, hoping for that a bit.
I think where I've got slabs on the bottom, we'll need to turn these into full blocks. Like so.
These are so hard to place.
They are, aren't they? You've got a 1 pixel chance of placing them correctly. It's the same with glass panes though. Unless you're just doing like a too high or a too wide thing, they're a right pain in the ass.
Especially over steps. Have you got any cobblestone to...
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Is that enough?
Yeah, should we chase? That's more than enough.
Cool.
What do you reckon to that?
To the butchers. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah. It's very discreet. Like it doesn't look menacing or anything like that, but it's clearly there and it clearly serves a function. Yeah, I like that. I might, just looking at it from the outside, I might get rid of this stair and plop one of those in there instead. Yeah, that looks better.
Have you got another step to go here and a full block to go there? Oh, please. Okay, so yeah, I was thinking we put a step.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, literally what you said. A step there and a full block behind it.
Yeah, we still end up with this big gap though, don't we?
What, if you put a full block behind that?
No,
Or-
it's next to the step, we still end up with a big gap.
Yeah, no one's going to get through there, that's alright.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Is that too low down?
No, I don't think so. No, that's good. Just need to fill in the bits behind it.
Put full blocks there.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a full block there and there. Yeah, exactly. I've actually got any full blocks. Just.
I've got some slabs that I can double up. Why are these both sides different?
I'm not sure they are. I've got one at the
No,
top, then a 4, then a then a
Yeah.
4. Okay, the
this
bottom one.
step needs replacing with a full, doesn't it? This one.
I know, I was looking at over here. That needs to go there. Okay. Let's come back and have another look. Yeah, fill that in.
I've just run out. Okay, there's a half slab in there.
Right, let's try that.
Yeah,
and
that's it.
right, and then from the front there's another step missing. Which is, which one? Shit, this one. Okay. Like that.
If you've got any more full slabs, that needs a full slab. Ah, there's a half slab, isn't there? The one next to it needs a full slab as well, I think. No, the one next to it needs steps.
So where do you want the full one?
Behind that.
Behind
Here.
that. Okay.
Is that right?
I think that looks pretty good.
Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, and then we hang some ivy down, vines, whatever, down off that to provide cover.
And that, unfortunately, is all that we have time for in this particular episode. I feel like we made a great deal of progress here. We got the entire area mined out, we got the waterways in place, we got it decorated quite nicely, we got the beacon moved into it, and the beginnings of a ready room. I hope you enjoyed this episode. This one was a little bit slower than normal because we were recording the audio live as we were actually gaming, which is a completely different experience when it comes to editing. You know, trying to line up and synchronize the audio for both of us and the clips and two different sources of clips. Keep in mind, we're not in the same room. We are, you know, at different ends of the country, essentially. So, yeah, a little bit more difficult, but certainly very interesting. I've enjoyed making this video. I really hope that you've enjoyed watching it. If you have, please leave a like, and if you really loved it, don't forget to subscribe. But for now, I'm out. See ya.